Welcome back. This is developing. After being neglected in his mother's care, a judge gave this veteran custody of his 12-year-old son. But when his apartment complex found out that his son had moved in, well, he says that they told him to get rid of the child or face eviction and fines. When Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross started questioning them, the manager changed her tune.
Funny how that works, Bree. This veteran lives in a 55 and older senior complex where children are not allowed. Now, he offered to move after he was awarded custody of his son, but management wouldn't let him out of his lease. Instead, he says he was threatened with lease break fees, court proceedings, and was even told he would lose his housing assistance. That's when he contacted News 5 Investigates for help.
I just thought it was unfair that they did that and really gave me a choice of you either get rid of your son and you can stay here, or you keep him and you get out. I'm like, we're not talking like a pet here. We're talking about my son.
An El Paso County judge gave James Santos immediate custody of his 12-year-old son. Court documents obtained by News 5 Investigates cite neglect as the reason for the child being removed from his mother's care. Santos says just days after his son moved in, he received this notice threatening eviction if he didn't get rid of the, quote, unauthorized occupant.
I'd live on the streets before I would give up my son. It was just like I said, I think it was just a very cruel way to treat somebody that I didn't do anything wrong. Shelley said that we'll see you in court. You know, because if you can't pay, you will go to court.
Shelley is Shelley DeShong, the manager at Wyndham Place Senior Apartments. Santos says she not only wanted to charge him more than $1,000 in fees, but also claims he was threatened with the loss of any future low-income housing assistance if he broke his lease.
I was told that I would lose my voucher by Shelley.
We had a lot of questions to ask Shelley. I sent multiple emails seeking comment, but I never directly heard back from her. Instead, I received emails from Beacon Management, the corporate office for the senior living complex. At first, we were told they couldn't discuss Santos's issues because they didn't have a release form. So I went on the computer and typed one up. I, James Santos, give Eric Ross permission to inquire about my case. Santos signed the waiver. I scanned it in and waited. The next day, we got a response. It reads, due to the circumstances and the financial considerations of the resident, the account was not sent to collections and no collection attempts will be made. All right, so we got the good news and now it's time to go tell Mr. Santos. How's it going?
Hi, Eric.
You doing okay?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
I contacted the corporate office, and after reviewing your case and after looking at your financial obligations and the situation that you are in, they have decided that they are no longer going to pursue collections. So the balance that's due, they're not going to pursue it any further.
Great. I mean, I can't ask for anything better than that. That's awesome. It really is. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I mean, they put me in a bind when they did all of that.
There should be something put in place where you don't have to worry about things like that, and you don't have to make the decision that you either give up your child or your relative to live here. You know, I don't think that's I don't think anybody with a heart would make that choice.
And Santos was able to find a new apartment complex for him and his son. We also confirmed he will continue to receive housing assistance from HUD. Watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.
Now, if you have a story, idea, or problem you'd like Eric to look into, call our tip line at 719-228-6275, or you can send an email to News 5 Investigates at KOAA.com.